Mad advantage taken here for the side of Heroic. Ramp control and health control going their way. This is going to force G2 to group up and commit somewhere else on the map to try and get a bit of control for their trouble. And with the ability to have these players rapping through heaven, they try and grab lobby. They do manage to put it in a 3-on-3 as a result. And so now they're set up pretty nicely to attempt this retake. Nexa opening the round up and actually doubling down on the back of it. It all falls onto Cadian in a 1v3. He's wrapping main, and bomb is planted for here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's planted for heaven. That's that's not a good one. That's not what you wanted if you're Heroic. That's a bit of a shame. Could ever be a factor. And even then, they've got plenty of it right now.
But where will they go with it? A site looking likely, with a kill coming from Kenny. It is traded quickly, and that will bait them further into the setup, into the stack. But even then, it's no problem for Heroic. They don't even need to trade past that first kill. Just quick entries.
Ooh, Jack. Trigger discipline, tries to wait for the double, but he does get double peaked in response. And, well, one by one, this round's been torn apart. And with Borup still up in heaven, oh, I thought he had a bit more of a chance to get some shots off there. They've seen where bomb's planted for, so they kind of have like a rough idea of where this crossfire could be set up, and it's Stown versus Kenny. Both players on 2, and they're going to need to cement it with the hat trick if they want to win this round out. And Stown has played it beautifully. He's just wasted the clock down. He's giving Kenny no room to maneuver. And so it is going to be Heroic finding this second.
There's going to be a lot to learn here for G2. Heroic are on the B site very quickly for event drop. Jax is here, and he's dropped the bomb. Cadian will trade. That provides time for Heroic to get this plant in. But in that time, Amanek is already rotated down. He's creating a real problem here on the B bomb site. Cadian gets a second, but at this point, do they even want to commit towards B? G2 know exactly where that bomb is. Nexus got a frag. Borup comes in late on lobby and kills the ramp player.
Deal with Borup, and I don't know, man. I'm not feeling too good about that one. Who's walking around the corner? Borup holding deep within the ramp. He's not watching actually for the wraparound up on the top heaven. He's just holding hell. And so him going up the ladder, it's pretty crazy, but it's actually kind of worked out here for the side of G2. There's no time. Oh, dearie me, Heroic. They've kind of outbrained themselves on this.
Yeah, I was wondering. They definitely left that too long.
Ooh, it's not in a friendly place. Okay.
Next, got the kill from the window.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter that Heroic have top right now.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty tricky spot to be in. And Testes is just going to walk to his demise. I think at this point, Heroic had kind of realized it. Like, yeah, getting this bomb, not going to be easy. However, that maybe helps. Cadian. Oh, okay. Now down to the 1v1. And Kenny with the AWP in hand. Cadian, 2 points of health. Kenny only needs to land 1 bullet. But that would be true with the pistol or with the AWP. He's elected. Or the former. Missed shot from Kenny. Tagged down. That's the nade. Done it.
Nice.
Oh, dear. Cadian locks it in with 3. If you wait out any utility they might have, and they've got nothing, man. They've really got nothing. So these mollies go down. That's going to force Kenny into the lion's den. And now Amanek, he's going to have an attempt as well. He's actually trapped here in the corner. So he doesn't fare all too well, but Nexus certainly does. And now Jack, 1v2, they don't know he's here. They don't know he's at the back of the site. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Now down to the 1v1. Borup. No! Borup is deleted, and Jack, the hero G2 needed, the D-King.
Hey, not Cadian. Jax, rather, will not let it go away. Take it away. And so will Kenny. Now fired up with the AWP after an eco win. G2 are back in control of the economy. Heroic don't have $1 to their name and already don't have 5 players up. Kenny, he is not done with one. I would not want to go in the yard of Nuke when Kenny has the AWP, but...
Oh, and maybe it's something far more sinister. No, actually, he just dies immediately. Kenny here, gonna try and pick up the slack. Oh, and he does. 4 kills for Kenny in this round.
Jax is gonna do that. Heroic, they can run out. Hey, this is a perfect round. There's 1 man on top of the hut left, and that is Hunter, the man that started this round with a kill. He's waiting. Amanek's coming as well. The spray is good. Nexa, Hunter, Amanek, all here. Right place, right time, and G2 mow down Heroic.
He's about to come up behind Heroic. He literally could destroy this whole round right now. D2, they've got a very good read on this situation. Jax does go down, though. Cadian was keeping an eye on Secret. And so G2, while they had an idea what's going on, they've got to start looking at main. They get in position to do exactly that. It's Hunter and Nexter down here in the site, and they've spotted players here. They know what's going on. Hunter dies on the wide peak, but Nexter playing the bait and switch. We saw the bait, and here's the switch. Nexter looking for a second, not able to find it. That's what Amanek was meant to trade, but somehow this has come down to a 1v1. Kenny versus Cadian.
Smoke down as well. Oh, he's going to peek before it blooms. Kenny had a sight. He had a bit of a visual on Cadian. Takes some shots through the smoke, but won't connect. And now, well, the silence has been lifted. The shots have been fired. Cadian's looking to win the round off of a forced fight. He's going to go wide. Kenny spotted off the jiggle. Cadian sees him on the jump. He knows Kenny is above as well. And Kenny going to make the jump on top of the silo. Cadian saves it, and he will pick up the kill for Heroic 7.
He's getting a little bit worried now. This is why Testes is going to come in to try and hold on to the bottom of hell. But Testes' attention is very, very divided. Luckily enough, Borup is doing a pretty good job holding this one solo. And, well, all of his team have actually found success across the map. Kenny and Amanek are the only two players remaining. And while Kenny is going to deal with one,
this is a weird one because it's just given more time for Heroic to set up. They had 4A, now they have 3B, but Amanek has taken the first one out. Borup re-peeking, getting the trade, and just like that, it's a cleanup.
Yeah, and they don't really have time to dance around it either, right? You've got to get this bomb plant or else the round is over. So this here now means that Stown and co, they really could lay this round to rest. And with that one kill, it's done, no matter how hard G2 tries.
Oh, he's just 5. Oh, almost died there.
Oh, Cadian and his scout. Not a man to be trifled with when he's donning the baby AWP. Nade finding some good damage only makes the scout more effective. The reason why the nade has worked out so well, though, is that G2, they've got everyone down through secret, and into the pistols they go. Eagle has found one. Down holding down the vents, and he is going to get traded, but a nice shot onto Hunter. And oh dear, how is this happening? How is this happening? The CZs are wrecking.
Yeah.
G2.
He's got a kill already. He's playing the site. He's playing hidden, trying to swing off the audio. They don't check it. Borup drops the bomb. 10 seconds. Oh, he's messing around with smokes. That will get him killed. The CC takes so long to draw, and Nexter is already inside of the site. He now has a smoke to plant in, and that's perfection. Testes is coming in on the ramp flank. He can climb heaven, but Nexter has the room to move inside of the site. He has the smoke at his feet, and he's moved back towards the door as well. Nexter shuts it out. Of course he does. It's down to the rifle instead. Bomb drop very deep, in fact, for Cadian. He can pivot and try and find a little more value from this gun. He spotted 2 more outside. Kenny gets a quick shot. Cadian again not biting the head armor potentially, and that's going to come back to bite him 1 by 1. G2 are falling in this round, and Stan will have no problem ridding the last of his life. Nexter getting hunted, and it's a shotgun to do the dirt.
This is weird, man. They're going to try and go down to B. They might be afforded a bomb plant at a bare minimum, but even if a kill comes into this bomb, that is the round gone for G2, and they do manage to find the plant down to a 2-on-2. Nico keeps it in the advantage of Heroic. It's very, very back and forth here down towards the B site. Somehow, some way, G2 have gotten a bomb plant. Next on for the 30 bomb, and he needs it if he wants to win this round. The wrap is good, and he has removed a man. It's all on to Nico. In a 1v1, he taps the bomb, and he's up against Nexter, who's on 30. Molly's been retrieved, and the round should be denied on the back of that Molotov. Nico still hanging around, and Nexter takes them all to the grave with him. Might not be top of the board for G2, but you can't argue with, especially on this T side, he's had a lot of impactful rounds. And so what can the rest of the gang do to pick up the pieces? Everyone's blind. This is chaotic. Amanek, how on earth does he win that? Cadian still inside of the site, still ready to be a nuisance. And oh, bomb plant not denied. But however, it's all onto Kenny in a 1-on-3. It's not the easiest spot for this man to be in. It was his birthday yesterday. Let's see if he's feeling nice and fancy for us today. Kenny S, first kill coming in. He's looking for even more, and they are pressuring him. They overwhelm Kenny. Deep.
He's not going to go behind those smokes outside. Cadian knows it. He's already B, so Tessa spots the ramp play, and he knows that someone from G2 is here, but it's only a ruse. 3 coming out the A site into this crossfire. Oh. of Amanek's choosing, and Cadian finds an orb kill. Bomb plant in and retake on for Heroic.
Oh, Borup and his auto shotgun making quick work of the first man, but Hunter is able to swing. 2-on-3, G2 desperate to keep themselves afloat here on Nuke. And Amanek gets caught in the back. All the pressure's onto Hunter now, and he spots his first man, but they know where he is. He knows where they are. And three of them outweigh the one of Hunter. Defuse is going to come on through, and it's Heroic taking their map pick 16-13 over the G2 squad. Heroic setting us up for an exciting series now. All right, I'm starting to believe in them. G2, they probably really tried to like the idea of reinforcing playing their own game, but that could play against them, right? Like if you're doing the same as always, Heroic might be ready for it. And in this round, there's some early trades going down over here in middle. It's a 4-on-4 with an attempt to split into this B bomb site, and Borup trying to hold the line, wasn't able to do so. Cadian gets one himself, and it is now all onto Tessez in a 1v3.
Oh, but everyone's so low. He's trying to finish the job. Hunter finished off, and now bomb planted. They're already getting close. Tessez, one bullet in the mag. He's not going to hit it. Kenny down to 13. He just needs 2 connecting shots in this round, and that would push him over the line. There's one, but he doesn't know Nexus crossed to the back of the bomb site. Oh, he gets spotted. Tessez doesn't realize, and Nexus backpack. It almost gives him away, but instead, Nico's got a flashbang ready. He's going to jump throw that, pop around the corner. This could work for Heroic in getting a couple of kills, but converting the round is unlikely here, and they might just die before the flash even gets thrown. Look at how close Kenny is already. Oh dear, Molly goes, Nico flashes, but there it is, they line up. Kenny beats them to the punch, and they all go down like a house of cards. Cadian, good luck. Side of it, and that fade could favor him, but the gun certainly won't. Nico could put a stop to all of this before it even starts. There's one. Oh, Nico's second kill does come through. The trade is in, and even if G2 back up now, Heroic are going to beat them to that B bomb site, so they may as well just commit with what they got, but what they got is not a lot. Tessez drops Hunter, and it leaves it on 2.
Oh, and Borup's just seen their pushing up, so now the rest of Heroic tuck themselves in, try and peek as a pack, throwing around as well. So the info is here for Heroic, and you'll already see across the map players just peeling back from their positions, trying to get into this ace site, but they might not be needed. Nico is on for the ace. He's got 4. Nexa, will he hand it over? Will he give up the goods? Nico not hunting for it, but I kind of want him to be, and he's not going to get the ace. It does get denied. Nexa's not ready to give him the satisfaction, but a great round from Nico nonetheless. It's the A play. We've seen this one before. Let's see if they can accomplish what they're hoping with it. It's a fast play up through the ramp. Wow. And it is just a slaughter. G2 get cut down. Hunter delivers a double, but that is it. There is probably one of the best B-site anchors on Vertigo right now. Yeah. And he's right at home on this bomb site, man. He loves it. We spoke to him in interviews, and he's telling us how much he likes it. I would love to see him just entrusted with the duty of finding these opening kills at this B side of the map. Beauty of it is, he could be the man to make that decision as well. Sure. From this position. I say that, to be fair. Hang on, what's going on here at ramp? This is messy. Oh dear, Hunter. He pushes past the smoke. He hides in the ramp smoke, catches a player pushed aggressive in Tessez, deals with Nico on the mid-rotate, finds Cadian, who wasn't like considering that someone had pushed up the ramp so far. And Hunter, he has just made this whole round doable on the back of hiding in that ramp smoke. This should not have been a G2 round, and now it seems impossible to assume it's going to go any other way. Down is low. He needs the ace to pick this round up. They start to spam the bomb. He taps it, draws a couple of gunshots, and it's going to be Kenny to solidify the round.
Now to fake. Full util throw by Hunter. Runs right out of the site. They're going to go mid quickly. There's no way Heroic are ready for this. They had a 4-man ace setup. No one in B. Stound's been pushed out of the spawn. I mean, Heroic can't even get control here. This is an excellent round for G2. Really playing with their food. And Kenny has 2. Going in for the third. The orb trades, but it won't get much further as Amanek gets a double with a back 10, leaving Nico alone. Nice kill off the P250, but good luck getting her out of this round alive. Amanek will not let him.
See, this is how I love to see teams approach Vertigo, because if you do try and force that B fight and you lose a man, well, imagine now how it feels to be Heroic. You rotate an extra player into B, but Borup is responsible for so much, and none of these shots are connecting. This B fight, man, it belongs to G2. Jax is tired of all this waiting around. Well, now, actually, he's got to wait around, but luckily enough, it's not for long. Amanek rounds it out, and it's a 9-6 started off with a mid play. Jax has got the info. That's forced the rotation round from Nexter and the rest of the gang.
Ooh.
And mid has been picked apart. My words. Down and Nico left in a 2-on-5. But if you've blinked, you might have missed this round. What can these two do?
Oh, I can see ahead. Oh, Kenny's going to jump. Can't quite get a spot. Can't quite get an angle. Down. It's not the gun for accuracy, but he will nail Kenny S to the wall. That bomb is still the object of his desires, but right behind him is Hunter from the backline, getting a kill and leaving Nico in a clutch he cannot contain. Next is going to find him, and G2, that's 10 rounds, that's double dig. Is very quick, and Heroic have beaten G2 to it. Stacked on the A site for the first rifle round, expecting a standard default from Heroic. They couldn't be further from the truth, but they could still be on the case. Kenny with 3 is making this retake happen.
Ooh, Cadian spots a man up on construction. Smoke goes down, and Cadian hiding behind it. Flashes in. Ooh, dear. Cadian's getting spammed away, and that will be him putting the ground. Nico's
and he gets that confirmation again. How many more times do you need it, Amanek? Pushing mid, gets punished. Stown with 1. He's going to go in for a little bit more, and Stown's done it. Nice entry from Heroic. He's left Amanek alone. He can't win a fight either. Tries to trade Kenny, and Heroic.
Borup actually kills Cadian there. Now, Kenny wasn't ever peeking during that fight, so that was just a straight up TK. Ooh. Oh dear, Borup. This round is going to elude Heroic. It was looking good. They get out middle. The smokes are great. This bomb is here, but I'm not sure if it's going to stick around. Tesses removing another, brought down very, very low and tries to extend into that peak. Now, Cadian is nearby with the object of trading the name of his game. He's served his purpose. Nexter. And so he should be the man to deal with Nexter. He's actually waiting for this this cross from Elevator. So there was like a timing where Nexter had a 1v2 at the site.
This is not the gun for a long-range fight. He's going to try and get closer behind the boxes. The flash is so good, though. Still G2 yet to be seen, and Kenny pops out with a kill. That's worth it. It's caused enough chaos, but can G2 do anything with that? Good flashes continue here from Heroic. Cadian sets up Nico for a double, and through the smoke, G2 go into their own death. Heroic find 9.
But it's only a double hold, and in a lot of these rounds where we've seen G2 pick it up, it's been on the back of like Amanek and Hunter here at this A site with support from the others going on a tear. Well, this time they're going to push up towards short. They've got to get it done between the two of them. Spot this first man, but they're surely not ready for Hunter. Ooh. And the continued aggression comes on in. Hunter could end this whole round right here, right now, with the flank through ramp. He's biding his time, takes out Nico, continues to come on in. Now this round's all over the place. There's players in mid still for Heroic, and oh well.
Entire time he could have walked past B, walked past the double setup and killed the A players. Instead, he just waits, he waits, and as soon as the bomb gets planted, he starts moving through middle, back to join the ramp here. Heroic fully committed. Hunter in such a good position. He's low, and so that makes the spot so good. Heroic might not check it, and all he needs is 1 kill from this spot. If he just pops out at the right time, he can win this round, but it looks already locked in. Hunter with a mow down. He finds both, and G2 just deal with the A play like it's nothing.
Heroic, they're close. Kenny given another opportunity, but he's not going to be given many more. Still a 5-on-5 as these awkward fights have struggled to go in favor of G2, but Kenny comes in. Hunter has the crossfire set up. And all the pieces of the puzzle getting removed here for Heroic. Cadian left up in a 1v5. Was still taking some early ramp fights, but they both changed how they're going about it. They're not getting hit by the utility.
He's pushed up in a good position that G2 might not be ready for. He's going to go through the smoke. That's a great play. Nico with 2. They're not ready for the pace. He has been there every round off of spawn, and finally he's going to show its value. going through their own smoke to find a double kill into this A site. Overtime is still a possibility here. Kenny is going to try and jump up on top of the boxes, look for kills. He's got the first. If he jumps here, they're watching him though. Next has found a second. This round could still fall apart for Heroic. They can't afford to lose it. This was a 5-on-3, now level-headed. Boost up towards GT. Bombs killed Nexa. Kenny with the trade. Nico in the site, and the bomb's been lost.
Kenny raining out a shot gives Nico a little bit of room to maneuver, but out from Elevator is Jax. He gets bested, now down to the 1v1. Nico, this would be his 30th kill of the game, but Kenny steals it all away, and he steals the map with it. Shooting at the body, GG to G2 as they take Vertigo. They lock in the third map in this series. They weather the storm. And man, it goes from being 13-7 in favor of G2 to 13-13, all tied up. Despicable Danes can upset the swing of things.
Yeah, 0 maps log for Heroic here on Mirage, so this is something new for them to try out in an official. We'll see if it works their favor. Right now, not in middle, as it's a bit of a slaughter from the G2 side of things. Amanek flashed out in B, and Nico trying to run the gauntlet, but he's going to get grenaded out, no armor. He just quickly expires down. Well, lasts not much longer with one shot off, and
yeah, RG2 ready for this one. Amanek waiting, and he hears them getting out past him. Nexa is just drawing the attention away, and this allows Amanek to spring his little trap, and he'll shut down 3 on the back of it. This round gets swept under the rug. G2 control at the B bomb site. Nexa on this rotation in. While he does deal with Tessez, this should be it for Nexa, and indeed it is. So Jax and Kenny left in this 2-on-4, hoping to get a bit more of a handle on this round. Kenny, we've been talking about his FAMAS being really good, which is a very weird phrase in and of itself.
yeah.
But he was able to get one, caught by Stown on this flank inside of the A site, and he's actually...
Bang. Oh! All the time! In a row for Heroic, so G2 are going to have a really good buy moving forward. Nexa, what a team player, gives Kenny the AWP in this round and plays with the pistol behind it. So Kenny is armed and dangerous as usual, and Heroic are not waiting around.
Yeah, they've already picked up the pace on this one, but that's going to lead them into this double stack between Amanek and Hunter. Amanek not able to hold the line, but he does put up 2 for his troubles. Tessez comes in with one of his own, and Stown is running the risk of going down. Oh dear, another dink. What? How's he alive? Don't know how he survives there. Really don't go for this play. And that's going to go raining on it. It's been telegraphed. G2 know what's up. This is as cookie cutter as it gets. Heroic. It's the standard A execute into these pistols, and already Kenny has put one up on the board through the smoke. Another kill is found, and oh dear, they're really playing with fire here on the Heroic side. They're sticking around, they're fighting the pistols as they try and cross into the site. And now it is just Cadian in this 1v2. Jax is very low. Nexa peeking the stairs. Cadian, as he looks down, it falls apart. He's going to keep their attention fixated on him. This maybe gives a bit more room to Jax and Amanek. Hunter out from ramp will lay waste to Tessez on this initial peak, but there's still a man in CT. Hunter hasn't spotted him yet, but he will do eventually, and now he's like tunnel visioned on Borup. Hunter is really living up to his name. He wants all the kills, he wants all the fame.
How can you stop him?
Heroic with only 4, grouping for a B execute. 2 players here playing close. Amanek on the boost again, and Nexa's jumping. That could bait them in. They might not check this position because they've just seen Nexa playing close, and they don't. Flash out. Amanek's got the first. Can't follow up. Nexa now rather hiding at the back of the site. Kenny's come on rotation. He's doubled up with the AWP, and the T-AWP getting dropped by Nexa on the bench. G2
to open this round up. However, Nico up through connector. There's a world in which he could get to stairs if he catches a timing, and he could help Cadian out of ramp. Instead, they're going to try and pressure Kenny. And Kenny, undeterred by the first few players, goes back in for 3. Only good for 2, though. However, this A site is still holding tall, and Jax has made noise. They don't know about Hunter. In fact, no one knows about Hunter, and KD is going to find out the hard way. Borup gets shut down as well. It's 8-6 for G2.
Got the guns to do it. That's a nice grenade. Significant damage, but a pop-out palace will work well for KD, and he does get traded. The SMG's finding success. Jax has to get the kills, but Nico's dropped in from above as well. Some way, somehow, these ecos almost feel favored. Heroic did not have the guns for this round, but they have G2 looking in the wrong places, and that's enough to get a bomb plant. And a smoke in the face of Nexa forces him to jump window side into the orb. Nowhere where G2 can go. Every path is treacherous and filled with Danes, and that's not going to change. Looking like an 8-7. Amanek, surely no time at this point. Creeping, crawling, moving, shooting, but here's Borup to close the round, and that will be it. Split right down the middle at the end of the first half, and, well, who knows where this one's going. Heroic certainly don't. They've not even played a CT side yet. They've not played an official on Mirage. This is their first, and now they've got to deal with a fast take from G2 straight out the pallet.
Yeah, no waiting around, and well, somehow the trades have ended up in favor of G2. I thought Nico was going to get more done there. Cadian, he's wiggling and jiggling over in CT. And oh, he's on to another. Go on, Cadian, my son. He's on 3. And he's looking for a 4th. The nade's going to do it. Stown does delete him, but a great round from Cadian. And it's not leaving much to the imagination here as Utility comes in towards the A bomb site. 3 players out from ramp. A second up in Palace. Kenny and Nexa, they've been able to keep this in even odds. This wrap is still coming in. It's still very much on its way.
Oh, dear.
It's just been chugging along quietly in the background this whole round, and they only know that Stown is here right now. The second man of Nico is a complete surprise if you're Amanek. Does he have this one in the bag? 1v3, does find the first, but he's getting spammed, and a flash going up and over. Amanek, how on earth is he going to survive? It does deal the first, but not able to follow up to Tessez.
Given any, Cadian's posted up after his teammate died in spawn, but no one's peeked, no one's fighting, and now Heroic, the time is the biggest problem. It's not the opponent, it's that bomb. It's ticking away, and no one's even in the site yet. It's a default plant. Heroic have to get in, they have to get past Kenny. It's a quick trade from the orb, but no one's tapped it, and Amanek's on the bomb, exactly on top of the bomb, down with the kill, but I don't know if there's time. Even though he sticks it, I feel like it might just be lost. G2, oh, they've lost it. Heroic pick it up. Wow, what a defuse from Stown for something of the sort. Now with the flash going out, the grenade will follow. Heroic are going to try and take fights. So prepared.
Yeah, G2, they knew what was going on. Tessez has done what he can, but ultimately it's not going to mean a lot in this round for Heroic. Once again, G2 are hunting, and this time they've got their best men on the case. Detective Hunter and Special Agent Jax reporting in. And we might have a little B play on our hands here from G2. It looks like some fake utility gets thrown out from Kenny, and now the B hit comes on in. And Stown, well, he was alone for a moment. The short players are in, and boy, the cleanup crew has arrived for the side of Heroic. Nico's even pushed the lower tunnels. Bye-bye, Kenny. And followed up is Nexa. 13 on the board for Heroic on this wrap in through ramp. He's in the back line. Heroic know what's going on. G2, they just cleared it. Kenny physically just checked behind, and he saw no one. And Stown has caught the perfect timing. He's got the round locked in. It's a clean one for Heroic, a flawless one at that. 14 on the board. I don't see a world in which Hunt is able to find much through the connector. It's going to be wild if he does, but it seems like he's caught a pretty good timing, and he manages to dodge the players in window. Hunt has opened up, and he's coming in through con. He's actually dropped the man on his way in. And now that he holds the jungle, he denies so much vision into this A site. But Nico, that there is a crucial frag, because now the bomb is trapped in Sandwich. And while Nexa does deal with the first man, 2 players back in CT, there is no time to rotate away. Nexa, he needs to play for this A site here and now. He spots Cadian, and Cadian gets the kill up, but Stown with a very important trade, takes it then and there. Giving a lot of time to G2, and it's giving a lot of usage out of Kenny in this aggressive position. He's allowed to reroute down into mid. Now, the bomb isn't planted for him, so these players in the site have got to make a stand, and Amanek trying to hold the cross, can't do it. Kenny, the bomb's not planted for him. He's got to get in now, and they're on the bomb. Cadian locks it in, but there's no time for the defuse. Stown was on the site. He had a kit.
Who did Nico jump on first with
Nico was the
no
guy
kit?
defusing, yeah.
Oh,
This was an OT that should have never happened. Physically shouldn't have happened. G2 weren't even in the server to make it happen. And here we are, Jack's holding down the apartments. He's laying waste to them.
what?
And finally they deal with it, but this round... Actually, I'm going to hold my train of thought. Cadian and Nico, they've got it into a 2-on-3. They're going to try and give it their best go, or else we're heading to overtime. And Kenny trying to send us there. It's Cadian left up, 1v3. A nice flick, but the trade is in. And we're going to overtime.
When the smoke can come through for the likes of Kenny S, waiting for the fade, and it will happen. So, re-smoke down and in through middle. G2 can move. Cadian's got the Molotov for Con. That's where 3 players are sat, but it actually fails, and the smoke got to triple. I like that from G2. They keep Cadian out of the picture here, and it's even on top of the bench to deny him above Ticket getting a view. That's a very interesting smoke that I've not seen before. Borup blown out of the water, 2 left up for Heroic. They got it done with 2 last time, but this is not going to be the same story. It's Tess is alone now, a 1-on-3. The AKs were saved for Heroic, but right now they have not come into play. They have not saved this side, and it will be G2
Gonna catch this A site as Heroic have just rotated players away to B.
Kenny threw that smoke from Catwalk, so it's going to land again. You see it's got a gap below it. That's just to deny a top triple AWP, or a top ticket AWP rather. This is a mess though. Kenny with a double dropping out into middle. Stan's avoiding the AWP on the other side, but now he's hunting it down and he will lose the fight. The Tech-9 comes out on top. Kenny with his teammate in a 2-on-1. Nico lines him up, but he can't get a kill. Amanek closes it.
Arriving at the site, Kenny is held back in market by a Molotov, so he's a little bit slower to arrive here.
Kidding.
Hunter denies the bomb plant, a 3-on-3, and the bomb's still yet to go down. Kenny burns out Borup, but it's Down delivering with this AWP. 3 kills in the site, looking for the 4th. A nice flick from Jackson. My goodness, this round is so back and forth. It comes down to this 1v1. Heroic, they put a lot of faith in these double AWPs, and Cadian, the only man yet to get a kill with his in this round. The Molly gonna force Jax forward, but not into the angle, not into the crosshair of Cadian.
No.
He lands the shot, and it's 17 on the board for Heroic.
And Hunter is in jungle. Here we go.
Kenny, a triple in with the first. Even more players about to come and grace his screen, and Kenny, wow, putting on a bit of a clinic here at the A bomb site. Has support from Hunter. 1 by 1, Heroic, they get stripped apart, and it's G2. Yeah, Hunter might take up connector duties here away from Kenny, and that might free him up a little bit more inside of the site.
Oh,
Kenny sees one through the smoke, wasn't able to find it, and Heroic, they have opened up with 2 quick kills at the A bomb site. Oh, making a 3rd. It's down to Amanek and Nexa, but Nexa is delivering. And now a 2-on-2. 10 seconds. The shot misses onto the man retrieving the bomb, so the plant is available. It's all settled here at this A bomb site once again. Heroic down to the 1v1, and Nico, the man who might have fumbled the defuse earlier on, now has to make sure this bomb can go off. Nico toying with Amanek. Amanek, getting tagged with every single peak, but still not moving, not budging, and he takes the shot when he knows he has it. G2, they lock in this series, 19-17. They get it done in a 2-1 affair, and it's all on the back of that one round where the defuse is fumbled. They get it into OT and they close it out.